Good evening, everyone. I am so excited you guys are all here with us tonight. My name is Stacy Southward. I'm a 5-star ambassador and a Grand Crew member. Why are those two things important? You're going to find out here tonight why those two items are important to know about. Today is August 29th. It's the last Monday of August, but more importantly, in 1 week, several of us are going to be in our vineyard in Napa Valley, partying it up in the vineyard. Who knows what Rory and Tanya and Brett have planned for us other than I have been told stomping the grapes. So I'm going to take my turn at that again, just like last year. That was so cool, squishing those grapes between the toes. But you guys, we're here for this wine club, and you've either are a member or you're looking to become a member. And I just want to say, you cannot go wrong coming into this wine club. Whether you come in as a customer or an ambassador, you're going to love it here for so many reasons. The very top reason is all of us, this huge community, this huge family of people in Wine Ambassador. You guys actually mean more to me than probably most of my own family. That's how cool it is here, you guys, that you guys become family. So we're not just a run-of-the-mill club. You're going to make some lasting friendships here. And I do mean lasting. You're not here for a season, you're here for a reason. Okay. I have been here myself with the company since we came into Wine Ambassador 3 years ago. And it has been life-changing for me. Where I started while working a full-time job, and 2 years ago and 4 months, 2 years and 4 months to the day, because it was May 29th of 2020 that I started working from home full-time. I walked away from that job. I cheat retired at age 50. Not many of us can say we did that. I was at that job for 27 years. You guys, this has been life-changing. Not only did I walk away from that job, but my husband and I also moved 1,500 miles from the great state of Minnesota. Oh yeah, you can tell my accent there. And we moved down to Texas. I'm learning the Texas language and lingo. Emilio is teaching me very nicely. He's only 5 minutes away, so I have to pick on him. But you guys, when you follow everything that you can do here with Wine Ambassador as a side gig, incredible things can happen. When you are here as a customer, exciting things happen. You get free wine. So who's going to be here to tell us more about it? But our very own, our CEO, Rory Rickard. Rory, I'm excited to see you in a week.
I'm excited to see everybody in a week. It's literally a week from today, right?
I know.
It comes by quick. We do it every year, and it's going to be extremely exciting. I'll let you guys know ahead of time too. We're not going to be doing this call on Monday because we're all going to be enjoying incredible wines and incredible food and company and music and celebration, and it's gonna be incredible. So next week we won't be on. It just won't happen. We're gonna be at our event. So that is like the one exception of a Monday. So that being said, I'm gonna go into just a couple things here. We have an amazing opportunity where we get to share wines of the month as a wine of the month club. We're not selling wines. We're if anything, we're marketing access to get wines. It's all about access. And, we are a representation of the 15% of wines that are made in the true fashion of wines by boutique wineries. That is not part of the conglomerate wines, which is 85% of the wines out there. Almost every wine available in your wine store, liquor store, almost every wine there is made through a conglomerate now, which means they don't make wines the right way. They literally make them in months versus years, and they add additives that are artificial that kind of mimic the winemaking process as far as the taste and texture even. They just gimmick it. It's a wine type product. It does have alcohol in it. It has artificial sulfites and preservatives, which is why you get headaches from those. And it's literally taking the health benefits that are created in wine and just forgetting about them. It's really just an alcoholic beverage at this point that doesn't come with the health benefits of a true wine. So that's what we're competing against. We're educating the world. We're an education platform and a discovery of what true wines are supposed to be like. And because we've set this up and structured it, we protected true, proper wines being made and available to our members forever. That's probably the biggest mission aspect of what we have here. And you'll know when you taste them. Our wines would retail for $80 to $120 a bottle if we were to go the retail channel. We don't. Our wines are made by commissioned artists. They are liquid artists to me. They are second and third generation winemakers. They are notably the best of Napa and Sonoma Valleys. And they make the wine. It's under our roof. It's there for years in barrels and food grade containers and stainless, depending on the type of wine that it is. And it goes through the process of barrel to filtration and everything right there. And then it gets bottled right there. And then it goes around the corner to our shipping warehouse, where it's stored and temperature controlled and shipped out to your door upon it being ready. And the model is awesome. You get these wines, you get 4 incredible new wines every month. And if you like them, order a custom case and get some, because it'll be gone. Once we're done with that batch, if you want to call it, these are all small boutique patches, right? We're not mass producing this. We're building it to supply our users, our members, and then some extra, right? So that we can consume it and stock up, and then new wines come out. We're releasing 28 varietals a year. We have a lot of fun with this. And it's, we have wines that are being released in the next 5 years. We know where they're at. We go and taste them on a regular basis from the barrel and make sure everything's going the right process, but they're being loved on a regular basis by these winemakers. This is an amazing relationship. I want you guys to understand the conglomerates. They don't need the talented winemakers. They're just making a punch. They just have a formula they put in there. They don't even put the highest grain fruit in anymore. They don't need to. They do additives to clean it up. If it's not, if they don't like the way it's tasting, they put the additives in there. And that's why their wines taste the same every year, because it's not a true wine. Now with us, you're getting new vintages released under the same label, same winemaker, same fruit that was created that year before, the next year, but it changes, right? The rainfall is different. The amount of minerals in the soil is changing around based on all sorts of conditions from the earth. And so the grapes this year are going to taste different next year and the year after and the year after. And that's why a true fine wine year after year after year tastes different. It should, it's better. If it doesn't, it's a conglomerated punch wine. It's that simple. And the more you get your taste and you get your palate there, and also your body's going to know, like, you're going to feel great with our wines. And those other wines they're pretty much toxic at some point. They literally pull your body out. Okay. It's going to stress you out. That's why you get headaches. Your body has to produce a lot more work to process what you just consumed. And that's not the way wine is supposed to be. Wine saved our entire human race. If it wasn't for wine and beer, that was a process that got rid of bacteria and the plague and everything else, we wouldn't be around as a human race. That is a fact. And that was done the right way. When wine's made the proper way, it goes through this fermentation process. It cleans out all the bacteria. It becomes a very pure beverage, right? It becomes a pure beverage. And that's very safe. And it's a hydrating beverage, not dehydrating beverage. And it's also great to kill off disease and sickness, because it's purified in the process. Amazing. And when it's made the right way, the sulfites are naturally created, and a natural created sulfite doesn't toll your body. It's naturally absorbed. It doesn't create the need for your body to work to process it, which is what dehydrates us and gives us headaches. So it's all the goodness of wine and the way it's supposed to be. We get deliver and teach the world it. But instead of them buying it for $80 to $120 a bottle, they get 4 amazing bottles for $100 as a customer. And we get 4 amazing bottles as a ambassador. But in the compensation plan, as you're growing, we want you to get your wine for free. as an ambassador of the wine, we want you to get your wine for free. And so we structured a very amazing way to do so, and a very lucrative opportunity as you bring customers and other ambassadors in. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the comp plan. As I share the screen, I'm going to show you guys how we get there. Very, very simple to find, very, very simple to understand. So I'm going to go here to the comp plan. It's simply wineambassadorcompplan.com. wineambassadorcompplan.com. There's 3 ways to get started. One is just become a customer. I've had a lot of people say, Rory, you make it sound like your wines are wonderful. I want to try them, but man, I just don't believe that conglomerates are out there like that. I can't believe that people would do that. And that's fine. They can do the research for themselves. They can just become a customer for $100. They're going to get 4 incredible bottles of wine. And then it's an easy choice to upgrade. To upgrade, you can become from a customer to a member, and from a member to a higher level in the membership. And I'll walk you through that. The second way to become part of Wine Ambassador is to become an ambassador of Wine Ambassador. We have our members are ambassadors, and you have Estate, Reserve, and Grand Cru. All 3 have the same access to the compensation structure. The difference is the savings you receive on additional cases of wine, and only our Grand Crus get access to our corporate marketing and special events. So I'll go through this, the usual way. People come in, they sign up to be an estate for $300. That gives them a case of our incredible wine. Now, our Smart Ships, which is $99 for 4 bottles that our customers get, as well as our members get, and our member packages are all at our lowest price possible, which is our Grand Cru member pricing. We don't charge extra for kits for people to be in the program. We don't charge a business kit price. We have you come in, you pay your annual fee, but you get the wine at the lowest price possible because you're our ambassadors. The more you understand and the palate, the taste, the better you can represent it. And I'll go over the free wine here in a second, but it's meant to grow this as an awareness. It's wine. We have to educate the world on the differences between our wines, which are created the way that wines are supposed to be made, and then the mass-produced conglomerate wines that they're buying in the store now, thinking they're buying wine. It takes a little bit of education, and it's a little bit of a shock. People almost think we're like a conspiracy theorist until they realize it's real, and then when they taste our wines and go through it, wow, they don't get the headaches. Wow, this tastes really good, and I do feel calmed down. It's amazing that they get the benefit. Your body is going to let you know it's real. So I'm going to go through here. Estate members usually come in, you get, a case of wine. After that first case, you're going to get a second case. And you get that second case, it's literally less expensive to just upgrade to a reserve member. And then after you have 2 cases of our incredible wine, it's really hard not to say, okay, these wines are really good. I wonder how good those Grand Cru wines are. The answer is they're amazing. So, but you get to try them, and you get 6 bottles for $600 additional, or it's $100 a bottle. And these are $350 to $750 bottles. Our current Grand Cru selection is worth over $2,500, and these are wines that you definitely want to have at a celebration or to commemorate something. They have amazing taste and compared because it's a higher end fruit, it's a higher end process. And there is levels of wine. Not all wine is equal. Okay, and our premium wines, our natural, our premium true fine wines are amazing. They are, and they're great for celebrations too. Don't get me wrong. But that Grand Cru is that next level. And when you taste the 2, you'll know the difference. It's amazing what we have in our Grand Cru selection, and that's something we're going to be growing as we keep making the wines. We're adding more and more Grand Cru releases as we increase that game, and we get to have a lot of fun with that. And we leave it at our discretion on the monthly shipments that we like to sync those in from time to time. I get a lot of fun with that, where we release a Grand Cru Pinot Noir or something to just put it out to the membership. And that's just something we like to do. And this is a passion business for all of us involved here, especially for Tanya and I. This is something we've always wanted to be part of, which is having our own vineyards and everything, and we have that. And we get to celebrate it. But this is a solid business to go forward. And we found an amazing niche. And also, as professional online marketers, we get to do something that's really fun. We get to disrupt a very old industry with what's new and cutting edge on the internet. And as we progress on the way we market, we don't go through any other distribution channel other than our ambassadors. And that's where our Grand Cru opportunity is amazing. And it's another reason why we have such a high upgrade from estate to Grand Cru. And is the Grand Cru members, when you're a Grand Cru member and you're an active Grand Cru member, you are in the rotations from the company. And we market on our brand sites, such as, More Than Muse. And when people come in from all of our, global marketing, it feeds a rotation of active Grand Cru members. And it's something that, is a long-term plan for us. We are ranking really, really high. We've been outranking competitors with similar names. We've been dealing with a lot of that. It's fun, but it's unbelievable what we do and to apply that. Also, we have a method that's it's our third way to get started, which is just our Grapevine Powerline system. It's got 50 BV, which is the minimum you need to have in order to participate with this. And this is for people that live in non-ship states. We still have a few states that we cannot ship wine into, but you can still market. You can participate in the market from those states, even though we can't ship there. And for outside countries where we're not shipping, we have that ability as well. We have people in Africa that are in here in marketing, for instance, and we had people in Canada before we were shipping in Canada that were part of this. And some of them were the top earners of our company, and yet, and they came in that way. And, so the person that's getting involved will walk you through the best path for you. But, there's an amazing situation here, right? And you get involved. Now you're hearing us talk about our Grand Cru event that's coming up Monday next week, Labor Day. It's for Grand Cru members only. They can bring a +1, but we are going to be having this amazing event in the vineyards. So our vineyards are gorgeous. We've got, executive bathrooms up in there because, we're out in the middle of Napa. It's an amazing setup, and, we all come dressed in Napa chic. It's a little warmer, so shorts. We're doing it in the evening. We've got the stadium lights up, so for nighttime harvest, even though we're going to have a nighttime celebration, we're going to be drinking incredible wines, and we're releasing the label winner. So for the first years of us building this business, we've allowed an amazing trophy to be awarded to the top producer in all areas of the business. And this is their own personal production, their team production. It takes in a lot of counts for, we represent the personal achievement for sure. That's our top 20, but the top person in all areas receives their own wine label. And this is an amazing thing that we get to release. We have a winner. They will receive their trophy of their own label, and we will be drinking that wine during the festivities. And that wine is literally the wine that was paired to the meal we're having prepared. So it's a food and wine pairing around that wine. I'll tell you, it is absolutely delicious. It is a wine that we have absolutely never released before, and it is absolutely stunning. And everybody there is going to be able to drink their fill. And we'll have some of our other amazing wines as well. We're going to be doing some wine tasting and education on palates and whatnot with Peter there. And I'll let you guys know it's the weather looks like it's going to be fabulous, right? It's going to be a great event. We're going to be there. You guys will come in, and we'll have the stuff set up there. And as it goes dark, we're going to have the lighting so we can just go into the evening and talk and plan and celebrate. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll be getting information out on travel and everything, the Grand Crus. I just can't wait. I mean, we're talking about it nonstop. You guys, it's going to be amazing, and the awards are great. They're really cool. So that being said, celebration time, we do that every year. And inside our wine ambassador program, we have it is a competition, but it's a promotion where you can literally earn your way to the trip, including airfare, hotel, everything. You earn travel cash for our fall events. So we really like to reward our ambassadors and take care of our top recruiters, top customer acquisitions, and also celebrate the team camaraderie that we do here. We are a big family, and we get to embrace wine and share it. So let me go over the comp plan here. First and foremost, free wine. So even our customers get access to free wine. They just got to refer other customers. Your first 3 customers that you refer into the business are worth $1,200 a year. Incredible. We made it that way on purpose because we want you to get free wine. So when you have one customer that's ordering every month, every 3 months, you get a credit for free wine. Your wine's free If you have 2 customers ordering every month, every 2 out of 3 months, you're getting free wine. And 3 or more, you're getting wine credit, 100, you get 99.95 credit towards your wine every month. We want you to get free wine. And you know, as great as our wines are, they do taste better when they're free. It's interesting, right? But also it entices you to share it, right? And it's a great little opportunity there. And, you know, for our customers to refer more, and that entices them to, you know, pass their friends to us. And even if they just refer one friend, they're getting free credit every few months. It's a great program. It's been very, very effective. Now, we have the rest of the pay plan is for ambassadors. We have an ambassador customer acquisition bonus. And I like to stress this, our ambassadors are also customers. So whether, you know, your 4th customer forward, you get an acquisition bonus of $20 and $10 every month they order. So you get free wine on the first, and then you get $10 a month on the additional ones. But you also get $10 on your ambassadors that are also customers. Ambassadors do not count towards the free wine, but they do count towards this bonus payout. And those that have been with us for a long time that have hundreds of customers, they're making thousands of dollars a month just off of this compensation model. Now, then we go to the wine starter kits. And like I told you before, people upgrade a lot, and you pay the difference, you get the difference. So a lot of people come in at 300, then they pay another 300 to go up here, then another 600 here. And some come in at 300, and then they pay the difference at 900 to come up to this point. Whatever they pay, they receive the difference, and they get the difference, and we pay out difference, 50%. So when they come in as an estate member, you make $150. They come in as a reserve member, you make $300, or you make the difference. If they paid another 300, then you get another 150. And if they come in a Grand Cru, you get $600. And if they, you know, upgraded from 600 to 600, you get an additional 300. Each ambassador that you bring in is worth upwards of $600 to you just in the starter kits, just in the wine starter kits. Now, I'm going to let you guys know a little secret here. Our wine costs a lot more money than us paying out half of it and paying for the wine. We consider this acquisition cost. We are professional marketers. We wanted this to be very fruitful so people can make hobby money, part-time, full-time, and career-based incomes here, career life-changing incomes here. And we know it takes a proper amount of time and to explain things properly to bring somebody into this as a business. Even though it's wine, it still has to be marketed. And so we want to make it very worthwhile for you. So when you bring somebody in as an ambassador, you're making $150, $300, or $600 on their initial purchase. But if they upgrade all the way to Grand Cru, you get paid the same commission as if they did it day one. And we understand that. So that's a very lucrative way to get paid. And then we build what I call the residual ongoing legacy income. And that's in our binary and check match. And binary means 2. We're building a team with a left team and a right team. And the person that's getting you involved is signing you up in one of those teams. And whatever team they sign you up on, let's say it's the right team, that's the team they're building with you. They're going to be helping you build your right team. And then we're going to empower you to build your left team. And as you balance those out, you get compensated based on your rank and level in the company, upwards of 22%. And then the person that brought you in here gets a check match on you, and you get a check match on your direct ambassadors up to 50%. It doesn't come out of their pay, it's on top of it. So what that means is we want you to add ambassadors, add customers, teach your ambassadors, add ambassadors and customers, and duplicate that process. We want you to build a team on the left, a team on the right. One of those teams you have support, solid support, and the other team you got to build as the leader and build it out. And as you're getting support to do that, you start getting paid based on the volume every week. And then there's that check match. And that volume is upwards of 22%. So Wednesday night is Wine Wednesday, as we call it, midnight Eastern, the computer takes a snapshot. It looks at both sides of your volume. And whatever side has the least amount, you get upwards of 22% based on your rank, paid the following week. So you want to just be building volume on left and right and just maximize those, help grow the teams. And in addition to this, Tanya and I, we have very successful lead generation companies. We are the largest lead generation company in our niche. We've been doing this for a long time. And from our family to yours, we fund your marketing. And the person that's getting you involved with knows exactly how to get you connected with that. We literally pay for all your marketing and supply the training to work that marketing to build your business with us. You're a partner with us. And that's from our family to yours, not from Wine Ambassador to yours. Wine Ambassador delivers the product, pays us our compensation, but we build and we just are so blessed that we've been able to pay it forward, and that's what we get to do here. So get with the person who brought you here and learn how we do that. It's freaking awesome. So here's how we get our ranks. Very, very simple. You're 1-star ambassador to executive ambassador. These are the personals you need. You need to have 3 customers. We want you getting your wine for free. Okay. And then volume required. This has an asterisk on it because you have a left team and a right team. You get paid on all the volume that you have, but in order to rank advance, the required volume has to come from 70-30 minimum. So at least one leg has to have at least 30% of that volume required, and the other leg needs to have 70% or less of that volume required. And that's the only thing to watch. You got to be building both teams. Based on your rank, you get 6% to 22%. And the check match starts at 30% into 3-star. And once you hit 6-star, it goes to 50%. All right, get with the person that brought you here. This is an amazing and fun way to have access to the best wines in the world, but also to share the message that we have out there and let people realize that, hey, proper wine is what you want to be drinking, not this conglomerate wine. And we have a way to do that. And it comes right to your door at effective pricing. And it's the best membership they'll ever have. All right, God bless. And we do a wine and dine show every Wednesday, the same location, half hour earlier. So 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, where we cook and pair food and wine. It's just a lot of fun. Pull up and have dinner with us and watch or learn some new ideas on how to pair our wines with incredible food. All right, and we do trainings on Saturday, which is 10 o'clock Pacific, actually 9 o'clock Pacific, 10 Mountain, 11 Central, and 11 Eastern, and we just train on wine. So anyway, get with the person who brought you here, get part of this, and just get ready to have a lot of fun with wine and learn a lot about it and be part of something that's never going to go away. Wine's been here for 7,000 years. It'll outlast us. We're building foundational business. And again, we have a very awesome niche. Bye for now. God bless.